Hey, what is up, guys? I decided to do a deck profile of Zefra since it topped at my locals. Just to put it out there, my locals isn't actually that good. Like the best deck there is True King Dinos now. I know that's not really the greatest analogy to put out there, but there's only one person that runs it with full complete Ashes diagrams and everything, and we all run dogshit garbage because I'm running incomplete lightsworn. There was a 6 Sam deck there, and there's other really, really bad stuff that's there. But my friend Rob came first using Mitchell Simino's list, and he actually agreed the same thing as him, that the Dino engine is just too good to pass up for it. So he ended up running this over Lightsworn because he doesn't like Lightsworn. So let's go straight into the deck profile. So he ran 3 Zefra because Zefra, it fills up your extra deck and becomes any scale that you need. So really, really useful. 1 Ultimate Conductor because of the Dino engine, you can guarantee having at least some dinos engraved, so it will be useful. 3 of what I think is one of the best cards in the deck, because it searches out any of the Yangzing or Zephyrs, but unfortunately there's the only Yangzings are all Zephyrs, so it becomes really, really good. 1 Zephyr Exciton because it pops back row, and the occasional time your opponent happens to set a monster, but it's very rare that happens. It's mainly used for back row. Miscellaneousaurus, this is used for the Dirac Aleo players because Aleo gives you into Daglong too easy. 3 Soul Eating Oviraptor because it searches out the Miscellaneousaurus and the Ultimate Conductor, which makes it really, really good for synchro plays. 1 Zefra Wendy because I guess the circumstance would be that now that Lynx is going to come around the corner, this would be more useful because it would add Zephyrs from straight to hand, and it can also currently add Zephyraf back, so it's really good for that circumstance. 3 Treasure of Yangzing because this is a sort of pseudo tuner. It's not actually a tuner itself, but it makes Zephyr monsters tuners, so it allows you to go into your extra deck with everything. 3 Zefra Pilica because it brings stuff back from grave, so if you've used any of your Zephyrs as Exceed materials, this card will actually help out quite a bit. 3 Ash Blossom, I don't need to explain that. 1 Zephyr Naga because this can actually help out in some circumstances, I'd picture, because it bounces some of the scales back to hand, and also since it's level 2, that plus the Treasure of Yangzing actually makes free Denglong, so it's really good for that. Maxi because it's Maxi. Dirac Aleo because Aleo is the tuner search for the Dino engine. Regeki because it's Regeki. 3 Fossil Dig because it searches the card that lets you go into first turn Denglong and then makes Chow Fang, so why not? Double Dark Hole because it's Pendulum deck, so you don't really care. Double Terraforming to search for the Oracle of Zefra. 3 Zefra Providence because why wouldn't you want a card that basically says I am Rota but better because I am not limited? 3 Oracle of Zefra because again it's Rota and you have perks here depending on what you do, because if you sync to make Starch Charge Warrior, you can literally just stack your deck for whatever you need, so why not? 1 Zefra War. This is actually how Rob ended up beating Taylor in Top Cut, because Taylor, for some reason, God knows what possessed him to do this, but instead of going into Barkion, he decided to go into Goyo Guardian. Rob just had this in his hand and he just out Goyo straight away, but if Taylor actually made the Barkion, Rob would have scooped and gone to game 2, but I don't know why Taylor did that, but again, I questioned why he ran Sams that day, so that's just my opinion on that one. And then 3 counter traps in the form of Zephyr Divine Strike and 2 9 Pillars. These are searchable, so I wouldn't see any reason why you'd need to run more of them. So this would probably be used for more of the Chow Fang plays, because then you can use Chow Fang to search out Ghost Ash. So yeah, really good. So that's the main deck. For the extra deck, he ran 1 Nirvana, 1 Chow Fang, 1 Omega, 1 Batsia, 1 Yazi, 1 Coral Dragon, 1 Memphis Horus, Charge Warrior, Armades, 2 Denglong, M7, Tornado Dragon, Emerald, and Phantom Knight's a Bright Sword. Now, the reason why I went over this really quickly is because he didn't actually make everything in this extra deck. Some of it was just fillers. The main things that he actually made were Chow Fang, Omega, the Denglongs because why not? Emerald and Tornado Dragon. Those were the main stuff that he went into his extra deck consistently because it would always be Denglong and then makes Chow Fang so that your opponent cannot use Earths or Lights, which against me that just kicks my ass since I was running Lightsworn that day. So yeah, the side deck I haven't going to put that up because it's personal preference, and at my locals, as I said, we all run dog shit garbage decks, i.e. me running really, really incomplete Lightsworns, someone else running Lightsworns, there's Madolche, Six Sam, two True King Dino players, but one ran the more Yang Zing variant. A really, really bad version of Magician Pendulum, and that was really it for our locals. I really can't remember the other decks that were played, but again, not really going to put up side deck because not that much competitive stuff to go up against. So that's really it today. So thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I'll be signing out now. Peace.